Okay, everyone okay? It's Final Fantasy Day on MTG Arena. We did some downloading, of course. We'll probably skip to past this part, but yes, very excited for this one. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a good one, really, I think. I think just lots of cards to look out for. Obviously, all the sort of typical good Final Fantasy stuff. Chocobos, Cactuars, I think Vivi, Ultima, obviously Sephiroth Cloud, onto all those. Tifa probably as well, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, anything else? I think all the some of the summons as well look pretty good. I think the Titan one and Knights of the Round look pretty good. So lots of good stuff. We're going to see what freebies we get. We'll just gloss over those probably, but yeah, we shall see. Be quite good, I think. Hopefully get some nice starter stuff. I think the enchantment summons are a main thing to look out for, of course. But we'll just look at the other mechanics as we go through it, really, rather than just go over them. What's this? Alright, so here we go. Goodness me, okay. Well, got a Chocobo pet. Wasn't expecting that, but we have. I guess that's from the Mastery Pass. Got this Cloud Sleeve. Apologies for the Chocobo going a bit crazy. And then we've got 50 packs of golden packs as well. Great stuff. Alright, so we're assuming looks like we're going to get a Vivi to start with. And Noctis. That's what these will be, basically, I think. Vivi's mythic. The Vivi, so 1 blue and a red. 0 free. Legendary creature wizard. 0 generic. Yes, add X on any combination of blue and or red, where X is Vivi Ornithier's power. Activate only once during your turn, only during your turn and once during your turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 card on Vivi Ornithier, and it does 1 damage to each opponent. Yeah, so it looks like it's potentially a good one, that. Red and blue. Good decks these days. And we got a Noctis, Prince of Lucis. 1 white, blue and a black. Legendary creature human noble, 4 free, life link. You cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 3 life in addition to paying their other costs. If you cast a spell this way, the artifact enters with a finality count on its finality. It exiles when it goes out when it gets destroyed or whatever. Instead of going into the graveyard. It gets put into the graveyard, basically. Alright, so here we are. Let's see. In case we have a Vivi to start with. We have a Noctis to start with. And what's this? We've got Clive as well for some reason or another. Alright, so we've got Clive. So Clive Ifrit's Dominance, 4 red, 5/5 legendary creature, human, noble, warrior. Alright, so when Clive enters, you may discard your hand and draw cards equal to your devotion to red. Alright, so and then you can pay 4 red and tap it to exile Clive, then return it to the battlefield, transformed under its owner's control, activate it as a sorcery. It comes back as Ifrit. It's a 9/9. Legendary enchantment creature, Saga Demons. This is the kind of Saga thing, so when it comes in, it has lunge for the first turn. Ifrit fights up to 1 other type creature, so that means you pick a creature to attack independently of the attack step. So Brimstone, add 4 red. If Ifrit has 3 or more law counters on it, exile it. This is 4 and 3 actually. Exile it and return it to the battlefield face up so it comes back as Clive. Alright. Great stuff. There we go. Right. And we've probably got some more stuff as well. 50 packs. Well, there we go. Just talking about getting started. Alright. And then we've got a Clive thing as well actually. There we are. Alright. Nice. Let's presume we're going to get some lands as well. So, claim. Get ready for an epic event to take these 3 packs of basic lands. Hope we get started playing the latest sets. Oh, little chocolate. Right, so lands look quite nice. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And the green one as well. Yeah, they look very nice lands. I like them. Nice. Some other thing there. Weekly announcements. Alright, great stuff. So yes, probably what I'll do is I'll probably buy let's see what's at the store as well. Let's have a look. So I've got some full art basic lands. Alright. Oh, they could be quite nice, couldn't they? Full art basic lands too. Full art basic wastes. All these stuff going on, loads of stuff. Got the stickers bundle as well. Oh, let's look at these. These are pretty good the way these are together like that. They look like just like this menu selects. There you go. That's the victory music from Final Fantasy battles. Alright, interesting. I have no choice. Witness my ultimate spell. So obviously these are all things from various quotes of Final Fantasy games. Booyaka. Is that from Final Fantasy X? Possibly. I think that's Kefka, presumably. That's the one we want to get, Kefka. Wow, is that from Final Fantasy VI? Okay. We'll look at that as well. All these, look at this, there's loads of them. Goodness me, Avatar Collection has done tons. Wow, there's loads of stuff here. And I was thinking I was going to buy a load of extra packs. I'm not sure that's going to happen. Well, there's loads of Avatar bundles. Look at this, goodness me. Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. Cosmetics. Right, look, and there's all this as well. Look at this. Goodness. Video as well for Final Fantasy 4. First Final Fantasy I played. I do want to play that back on the channel, Final Fantasy 4. Of course, it didn't look like that in the game when I played it. It was just pixel art, but there you go. Gilgamesh. Not sure too much about Gilgamesh. I mean, I don't know. Which one was he in? Final Fantasy 12, was it something? Can't remember which one it was now. Kefka as well for Final Fantasy 6, of course. Not really how I envisaged him at the time, you know, and Terra from Final Fantasy 6 also. Hang on, where have we got? Where have we got? Onion Knight. Not sure what the Onion Knight's from. Could be some Final Fantasy 14. So Sephiroth, of course, Final Fantasy 7. Squall, Final Fantasy 8. Una and Tidus, or Tidus, who I say Tidus. Final Fantasy 10. We've got Balthier and Franmalaith. Which one were they? I don't know. 11, was it 11? I can't remember now which one they were from. Lightning. Final Fantasy 13. I actually quite like Final Fantasy 13. A lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. Yushtola. I think that might be from one of the MMO ones. I'm not sure. Can't quite recall that character. I know there's some bunny-eared people. Well, that was thinking of Fran from when I played, so I think it might be an MMO one, which I never really played. Noctis from Final Fantasy, was it? The last 15, was it? Clive from 16. Goodness me. There's loads going on here. And Shantoto. I don't know what. It's probably one of the online ones as well, I guess. Cactuar from all sorts. Tomberay as well. Castle Dwarf. Which was that from? I've seen the Castle Dwarf before. That from Final Fantasy 4? I think it is. Yeah, and then Stiltskin. Which one was Stiltskin from? I can't think. Was that Final Fantasy 6 as well? I can't quite recall. But great stuff, yeah, Rydia. I do like Rydia actually. Yeah, great stuff. Glad they put Rydia in. Oh, so much good. I want to play Final Fantasy 4 again. First one I played, loved it. Great Final Fantasy. It was Final Fantasy 2 to me at the time, of course. It was in the US. It was Final Fantasy 2. Well, Final Fantasy 4. I want to play 5 as well. I did play 5 back in the day, but it's well, basically, it was difficult to play. Basically, let's put it that way. And yes, I never completed it, so I'd like to get back to that one. Final Fantasy 6, I'd like to play again as well. Don't know whether to play the Pixel remasters or not. Maybe I will. Sephiroth. I'm waiting to get the Final Fantasy 7 remake to finish, and I'll get all of them at once, because I'll undoubtedly do some kind of pack or bundle them together and probably upgrade them all as well. Oh, video, yes, video, great stuff. Bundles. So what have we got? Hopefully there's a bundle for most things. Alright, I don't think there is. It would have been nice for them to bundle all this together, wouldn't it, really? But they haven't. They make me spend the gold. Of course they do. Right. Yeah, so they don't come with a card or anything, do they? Which is odd. But yeah, Avatar Collection 1. I mean, this is a strong collection here. Rydia, Terra, the green in this one. This one, key characters, but ones I'm not too bothered about myself, to be honest with you. This one I think is probably the least interesting one to me. This one's just quite cute, but yes. I don't know really, which is probably why it's got 5. And I think they expect this one to be very popular. No Cloud, interesting enough. Maybe he's maybe getting him some other way, I don't know. But yeah, well, we've got 58,000 gold. We're going to have to get all these, aren't we? We're going to have to get all these. The full art ones. I mean, these look quite tempting as well. I must say, all looks very good. They know what they're doing, don't they? They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Yeah, they know what they're doing. Ah, dear. All right, well, we've got to do it. Let's bite the bullet. See if we can get most of it. There you go, look at that. Woohoo! Unfortunately, but they don't have any speech, do they? Which is a shame. You know. But, yeah, it is a shame that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, very nice. The full art land ones I'm not as bothered about, but I would like to get them, I think, if anything, because they look quite nice. Call Sephiroth. I wouldn't mind playing Final Fantasy X again. I only remember the final boss had like heavy rock music go playing or whatever, you know. So I don't remember much about it in the fake laugh, I guess. Do like Rydia. Definitely a favourite character. Okay, we'll have to get these, won't we? I don't really use these, but we'll have to get them. Alright, we've got all this. You do get quite a lot, I must say. Kapow! Okay, what the Moogle say, of course. We have to get the stickers as well. Alright. There we go. We got most things. Good game. Alright, there we go. So full art lands. I might save up for those. Maybe. Because they do look quite good as far as lands go, I must say. I'm not usually bothered about full art lands, as I say, but there we are. So there we go, guys. We've bought a lot of nice stuff there. Let's have a look at the Mastery Pass, what we get for this. Right, lots of chocobos. Presume we get the golden one later on. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, where's the... Oh, level boost. I didn't realize you could do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. I didn't realize you could do that. Alright, so you don't get a golden chocobo, you just get a chocobo in Awakened Inferno companion. Right. Not that interesting then. I thought you might get a golden chocobo, that'd be quite good. So no cloud thing either. Interesting enough, alright. Okay, well, let's get opening some packs. Got some golden packs, say those to the end, of course. Let's see what the music's like. I was expecting it to be the intro music. I think that would be a lot better if they'd done that. It's a shame they've not done that. Got some kind of rubbish standard music, which is a bit disappointing. I say, if you know the Final Fantasy music that I'm talking about. This is definitely more known for being Final Fantasy than this, that's for sure. But all right, well, I think we just got to get into it. All right, let's give it a go. So we'll see what happens. First pack. All right, so we'll go through them all, and then we'll obviously as we go through. So Monk's Fist, two generic. Job select. So it's artifact. That's a new thing. Job select. That's one of them. Equip creatures +1/+0, and there's a monk in addition to a cost. Equip 2 generic. Token creature hero 1. So job select when this equipment enters create a 1/1 colours hero creature token and attach this to it. All right. Final Fantasy 1. That's apparently. Iron Giant 7 generic vigilance reach trample 6/6 artifact creature demon. Alright, not bad. Choco Comet X red sorcery. Choco Comet deals X damage to any target. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 to end of turn. Not very nice. Insomnia Crown City. Alright. Doesn't tell you what Final Fantasy that's from. Oh, Final Fantasy 15 now in the flavour text. Okay, this land enters tapped. Alright. Magic Pot. Okay, it's got 3 colours. It's got the sort of demon thing in it. Artifact creature Goblin Construct. A goblin, I guess. 1/4. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. You can pay 2 generic and tap it. Next artifact card from a graveyard. Crossroads Village. Got a land town, so the towns are a cycle in this game. Lots of different towns, and you do various things, get more of them. Add 1 mana of each chosen colour. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a colour. Alright, okay. Choc Comet, and yeah, I think there's a town we want as well. I forgot which one it is, but there's a town that we want because it's I think it's pretty good for mana fixing. Side quest, play Blitzball, 2 and a red. Hot take, I never really bothered with Blitzball when I played it back in the day. I just thought it was a distraction I couldn't be bothered with. But people seem to love it, but yeah. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature control gets +2/+0 to end a turn. At the end of your combat on your turn, if a player was dealt 6 or more combat damage this turn, transform this enchantment and attach to a creature control. It turns into an artifact creature, like legendary artifact equipment rather. A World Champion Celestial Weapon. Alright, so I think presumably if you won Split Spore, you got a special weapon for whatever he's called. Wacko is his name. Double Overdrive. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has double strike. Equipped 3. And the rare. Matoya Archon Elder. 2 and a rare blue. 1/4 human warlock legendary creature. Whenever you scroll or surveil, draw a card. Draw it after you scroll or surveil. Alright. Okay. So that's Final Fantasy 14, so yeah, one of the MMOs I never really bothered with. Never played Final Fantasy, was it 11, the first one? You know. Remember fishing for carp. Alright, next pack. Alright, Adventurers Inn. Okay, why not? Land Town. When this land enters, you gain 2 life, then you can tap it to add a colourless, not generic, but colourless. Okay, Ice Flan, alright, so 4 typical Final Fantasy bad guy. 4 blue, 5/4 elemental ooze creature. Whenever creature enters, tap to artifact or creature invoke controls. Put a stun counter on it. Iron cycling 2. 2 generic, so you can cycle it. Or discard a card and search library for an island card. Reveal it, put it in your hand and shuffle. Okay, got Rook Turret or Rook Turret. 3 and a blue, 3/3 artifact creature construct flying. Whenever another artifact control enters, you may draw a card, and if you do, discard a card. Got a common wild card. Zidane, Tantalus Thief, alright. Main character from Final Fantasy 9. 3, is it 9? I think it was, yes. 3 a blue, 3 a red and a white. 3/3 human mutant scout, legendary creature. When Zidane enters, gain control of target creature and opponent controls to the end of turn, untap it, gains life and haste to end of turn. When an opponent gains control of opponent you create a treasure token. Alright, so do it back to you, there you go. Gaius von Baelsar, 2 black, 3/2. Legendary creature human soldier. When it enters, choose 1. Each player sacrifices a creature token of their choice. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. Each player sacrifices an enchantment of their choice. And the rare. Oh, look out, we've got Choco, Secret Paradise. 1 green, white, and blue. Legendary creature bird, 3/5. Great stuff. Alright, Final Fantasy 9. So whenever one or more birds you control attack, look at that many cards on top of your library. You may put one of them into your hand, then put any number of land cards from them onto the battlefield tapped. And rest in your graveyard. Landfall. Whenever land you control enters, Choco gains +1/+0 to end a turn. Could be Choco, I say Choco. Alright. Great stuff. Next pack. Oh, we've got a mythic. Alright. Lighter Judgment. 4 and a red. Instant. Lighter Judgment does 6 damage to attack creatures who are up to 1 equipment attached to that creature. That's Kefka. Isn't it? Okay, Red Mage's Rapier. Alright. 1 and a red. Attack equipment, job select, equip creature has whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +2/+0 to end a turn, and as a wizard destroyer of types, equip 3. So job select, you create a 1/1 colours hero attached to this token. Alright, interesting. Alright, and see, what's this? Krurub Foria? 2 and a black, 3/2, zombie horror creature. When this creature enters, choose 1, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, except to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Well, that's the 11. The MMO one. Airship Crash. 2 and a green instant. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature flying, cycling 2. So you can discard it to draw a card. That amount. 2 generic. Ring of the Lucy. 4 generic. You can tap it to add 2 colourless. Or you can pay 2 generic and tap it to pay 1 life. Tap target non-land permanent. We've got Opera Love Song for Final Fantasy 6. Remember this? Was it Sarah's singing the song in this one? With Setzer. Was Setzer in there? I don't know if he was any in it, but yeah. So 1 and a red, choose 1. See, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards to the next end step. Or 1 or 2 target creatures each get +2/+0 to end a turn. And Mythic. Terra, okay, that's not bad. Final Fantasy 6. The legendary creature Human Wizard Warrior 4/2. When it enters, mill 5 cards, put to 1 target, up to 1 enchantment card milled this way to your hand. Entrance for generic red and the green and tap it, exile Terra, and return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control, activate as a sorcery, so it comes back as Esper Terra. Okay, so it's basically like a summon creature almost. It's got 1, 2 and 3, so basically the first 3 turns after it comes in. Create a token that's a copy of target non-legendary enchantment you control. It gains haste. Okay, if it's a saga, put up to 3 lore counters on it. Sacrifice it in the beginning end step. The next end step. Not a good, the fact it's got to be non-legendary is a bit disappointing. And the fourth one, you can add double Wooburg, basically. It's ice per turn and return it to the battlefield, front face up. Not sure that's any good, that one, because the fact that you can't copy non-legendary enchantments, which this set is full of, and most things are full of, and obviously it would be the summons and things. It'd be good if you had like a W summon in this, which did do that, where you could copy an enchantment, which is what W summon did in Final Fantasy 7, I think it was, wasn't it? Alright, so yeah, okay. Not sure Terra's any good, unfortunately. Maybe. I'm not much hype about it. It didn't seem to read that well. Got Charlayan, Nation of Scholars. Right, Landtown. Final Fantasy 4, this one. I don't remember. Oh no, 14, okay. And there's tapped, and you can add white or blue. Alright, so you got Namazu Trader. Alright, some kind of fish guy, Final Fantasy 14. Treasure. Oh, sorry, it's a fish citizen free 4, quite powerful, 3 in the black. When a creature enters, you lose 1 life and create a treasure token. When a creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. Or artifacts if you do, surveil 2. Your top 2 cards of your library, and you can put them back on the top in your graveyard. In any order. Summon Shiva. Alright, very good. Or Shiva, as I used to say. Great stuff. Diamond Dust, of course, it is free and blue. Enchantment creature Saga Elemental, 4/5. So the first 2 rounds, Heavenly Strike, tap target creature pro controls, put a stun counter on it. And then for the 3rd round, Diamond Dust, draw a card for each tapped creature your opponents control. Alright, don't do much damage, unfortunately. White Aura Sight, 2 white artifacts. When this artifact enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until the artifact leaves the battlefield. Tap it to add a white. Laughing Mad. Right, actually not meant to be Kefka. 2 and a red. It is, yes. Add an additional cost to cast a spell. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards. Flashback 3 and a red. Cast from your graveyard for its flashback cost. Right, Erith, rescue mission. 3 and a white. Sorcery, choose 1. Take the elevator. Create 3 1/1 colours hero creature tokens. Or take 59 flights of stairs. Tap to 3 type creatures. Put a stun count on each of them. Alright. Okay. Dark Knight's Great Sword. Right, 2 in the black. Okay. Doesn't say where that's from. Coming from any Final Fantasy, maybe 4, maybe, I don't know, but doesn't seem to say. Equip creature gets +3/+0 and is a knight addition to its other types. Chaos Bringer, equip, pay 3 life, activate only once each turn. Auto creature for 2 in the black. Don't know if I mentioned that. Okay. Like Ultima, yes, this is one we wanted. There's a cycle of crystals as well that we probably wouldn't mind. It's a 3 white. Great, destroy all artifacts and creatures, end the turn. That's quite good, so nothing happens, nowhere. No on-death triggers or anything, so good card that one. We wanted that. That's what we wanted for sure. Alright. So we got Robin Astra, Royal City, Landtown, and to tapped, add red or a white. We got Windurst, Federation Centre, and to tapped, add, it's a town, like the other one was. Add a green or a white. Ice Magic, alright, 1 and a white. I'm sure we got 1 for most types of magic. Blizzard for 0. Tiered, it's got tiers, this is a new one. Choose 1 mode and pay its additional cost. Right, so for 0 extra, you can return target creature's owner's hand. For Blizzara, for 2, generic, target creature's owner puts it on their choice at the top or bottom of the library. Target creature's owner, right? Then Blizzarga, 5 in the blue. Target creature's owner shuffles it into their library. Okay, there we go. So Blizzarga, I think they don't need typically target multiple things, and they had the J one as well, like Blizzarga or whatever it was after that, didn't they? Which doesn't seem to reckon. References. Instant ramen, not my favourite sort of thing, this really, but this was in Final Fantasy 15, whatever, and it was a bit of a, I don't know. 2 generic flash artifact food. When this artifact enters, draw a card. You can pay 2 and tap it. 2 generic. Sacrifice artifact, you gain 3 life. Eject. Right, 3 in a blue. Instant, the spell can't be countered. Returns out non-opponent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Okay, Iron Giant. Alright, 7 generic. Artifact creature doom. I've already had that one. 6/6 vigilance, reach, trample. Got an uncommon wild card. And the rare. Summon Brynhilda. Alright. Final Fantasy 13. Don't remember this one particularly much, to be honest with you, but there we go. Saga's Enter. So for the first chapter, Chain. Exile the top card of your library. During any turn you put a low counter on the saga, you may play that card. Guest start mode. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste to end a turn. Alright, so 2/1 enchantment creature saga. That doesn't seem very good, that one. A bit too weak. Alright, but might still be good though, who knows. We've got Mythic in this pack. Dreams of Laguna. Alright. 1 and a blue instant. Surveil, then draw Surveil 1, then draw a card. Flashback 3 and a blue. Alright, so you can basically look at top card library, you can put it in your graveyard if you want, or back on the top. You can draw the card if you like. And you can pay it for its from your graveyard for its flashback cost. Alright, is that from let's see, 13. If I was 8 rather. I thought it might be Final Fantasy 8, yeah, I recognise it. Chocobo Kick, 1 and a green, source free, kicker. Return all you control to its owner's hand. Then you pay additional cost. As you cast a spell, target creatures you control deals damage equal to its power. Target creature your opponent controls, it's supposed to kick the creature you control deals twice that much damage instead. Alright, so you could pay put a land back in your hand. Okay, which not be a bad thing. Paladin's Arms, 2 and a white, artifact equipment, job select, so it creates a 1/1 creature and you can attach it to it as you play it. Equip creature gets +2/+1 as ward 1 generic. And there's 9 indestructible other types. Library and Hero Shield, equip 4. Alright. Okay. What else we got? Ether, common staple in Final Fantasy games. 3, usually restores all MP and HP. 3 in a green, 3 in a blue artifact. So you can tap it to exile this artifact, add blue. When you next cast an instant sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. Okay, Hectize, 1 and a black, 1/1, ooze horror creature. Enters, when this creature enters, each opponent discard a card. Can't we have that one? And the rare, well, the mythic. A mythic wild card, okay. You can exchange that for any mythic, basically. Oh, what's this? Okay. That's weird. I clicked on the card, it just says okay. Alright, we got an error and it said okay. You have an error. Well, hopefully we've not lost the pack there. No, we didn't. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Oh, look at that. Well, I can't open the packs. What's happened there then? I'll log out and log back in, I think. Yeah, alright, I'll log back out and log back in and hopefully that will be fixed. One moment. Alright, well I've logged out and I'm logging back in as we speak. So let's see, hopefully that will have been sorted. Looks a bit rubbish, wasn't it? Okay, I'll have an error. I remember my teacher or lecturer at university when I did computing basically, and he said it's just pointless having error messages like that. Okay, I'll have an error. You know what's... Yeah, what's happened? Have we lost? Has the server's gone down? It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? If the servers have gone down. Maybe not. Alright, seems to be back up, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Doesn't look good, does it? Okay, right. Packs. Whoa! I've lost all my packs. Wow, I've lost all 47 packs. Wow. That's pretty terrible, isn't it? I've literally lost all 47 packs there. I'll have to I don't know. Goodness me, that's not good, is it? That's not good at all. I'll have to I don't know, yeah. That's pretty poor, that. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I stopped the camera before I logged in, so you didn't see my me typing in my login credentials and stuff like that, of course. So I could have gone back and opened them all, but you can see. I don't know. Yeah. So wow, that's pretty poor. That. Well, I'll try logging out, and logging back in again. Maybe I get them back. I have to complain about that. That's pretty poor, isn't it? I hope it's not just happened. You know. Well, I don't know. I hope it's not just happened. I hope it's, well, obviously, I hope it's not for other people, but I hope it's not just me, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult, isn't it? So I'll have to. Yeah, goodness me. Okay, right, well, there we go, guys. I'll upload this, I think. There's no reason not to, but that's very disappointing, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll have to email Wizards of the Coast, I guess, or message them on Twitter, whatever you've got to do. But I've lost all those packs there. Really poor. I'm not going to open these yet. Well, very disappointing. Okay, well, what a shame. That's not a great start, is it? Yeah, well, what a shame. Okay, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, well, bye for now. I'll let you know.